Hello and welcome to the daily guidance for Thursday, October 8th, 2020. And we're going to jump right on in to today's message, guys. Please give me a message for Thursday, October 8th, 2020. The Hermit is here. Okay, what's jumping out to me here is like teaching, like spiritual teaching, teaching yourself, teaching others. It says spend time in quiet meditation. I'm going to keep going. Knight of Water. Okay. Many of you, whatever romantic situation you recently dealt with or you're going through now, either you're teaching the person you're dealing with, you're teaching them a spiritual lesson, or vice versa, or both. There's a lesson that this romantic situation is trying to teach you. And it's really about self-discovery here. Self-discovery, whatever the situation is or was, is trying to get you to basically start focusing on yourself and what you need to learn. Spend time away from, the usual distractions so that you can go within. So it's time to learn. Okay, Queen of Air, yes. It's time to be objective. Move the fog away and see clearly what actually is going on, what the issue truly is. Not what you feel it is. The Knight of Water will be in his or her feelings. It's what I feel. And what you feel is valid. You don't ignore how you feel. You're supposed to pay attention to that, because usually it's trying to bring something to the surface that needs to be dealt with. Once it gets to the surface, this energy will help you clear it away. Okay, so this person's role is to bring something to the surface. Some of you, this is just you. Your own role within yourself to bring a lot of feelings, emotions to the surface so that you can clear it away. Clear it away if it doesn't serve you. Go within. Start discovering yourself. I know that we like to blame the people in our lives. It's not them, guys. It's not them. It's not them. It's not you either. It's just the lessons you need to learn. It really is that simple. And the people in our lives come in to help bring these things to the surface. It's trying to just get you to go within. Start doing that work, that self-work. As you start doing that self-work, things are going to go, they're going to come up. Things are going to come up. Okay? It says the need to balance your emotions. Things that whenever you think about it, it brings some emotions. Those things are going to come up. And the reason they come up is so that you can clear them away. Clear them away and release them. Spiritual transformation, guys. It's the things, they come up so that you can release them. That's it. If they come up and you're just like, I'm not ready to release it, and you try to bury it again, know that you want to you want to go through another lesson. If a situation comes up and it's in discussion and you're in denial and you can't face it and you're like, that's not the actual situation, that's not the reason, that's not what this lesson is, let me bury this, it's something else. Because we do that. We have a whatever, and it comes to the surface and it's like, no, it's not that, that's not it, it's them, it's not me, it's them. We project what the actual issue is onto others, and then we don't release it. It says it's time to move on. It's time to move on. When you can release something, that means you're ready to go to the next phase. This is the end of a phase in a situation. If you're still holding on to something, just know you're not at the end of a phase. You are choosing to remain in that situation. Queen of Air, she clears away whatever does not serve her. That is the purpose of this energy. She clears it away. I mean, that's just what it is. It doesn't work anymore. If you have a broken TV from the 1980s, you do not keep that box TV in your garage. No one even wants that TV. At this point, you take it to the local dump. If it doesn't work, some of you are emotional hoarders. And I know you all have seen that show of Hoarders, where people just keep their physical things and they never throw them out, and they never throw them out, and it's just full of crap. Some of you are with that, with your emotions. You walk into your spiritual garage and it's full of junk, and everybody you meet is trying to bring those emotions to the surface so that you can release them, but you say, no, I'm not ready to stop being mad at this person. Let me put it back in my spiritual garage so that I can still have a whole bunch of crap to work on. Things, they come up so that you can release it. Period. You meet people to bring things up to the surface so that you can release it. This is for those of you who are truly ready, truly ready to do the self-work. I mean, truly ready. Not the ones that say, I'm ready to do it. No, I'm talking about truly ready. You're diving in deep. You're diving in deep. No more surface level stuff. No, I'm talking about deep childhood issues. I'm talking about past life trauma. I'm talking about those things you don't want to talk about. When you meet people, you're going to start thinking, oh, this person, they're not ready for me. No, you're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. It's you. That person is a reflection of you. You're not ready. Stop trying to put it onto the other person. That's you. They have their own issues, but that's their issues in their world. The issues for you is in your world. Don't worry about them. They'll fix their issues. You need to deal with yours. Things are trying to be removed. They're trying to be released here. 8 of Earth, so you can start doing the work. So that's exactly what they need, okay? The High Priestess is here. She has this book full of wisdom, full of knowledge, and trusts her intuition and is able to give guidance to others because she's been there, done that. She's been there, done that. She's been there, done that. She got to this point. She did the work. She read all these books. Now, this one is here to help you learn, to help you clear. This one's full of information, deep esoteric information that some of you, if you have this kind of person in your environment, they may trigger you. This one's going to trigger you. Okay, this could be you. focusing on those things, realizing what you need to work on, triggering yourself, knowing, listen, it's time to do the work. I have to do the work. I have to start learning. I have to start looking deeper into things. I have to start doing that because it's time. It's time to release. It's time to clear away all those things that's holding me back. It's time to do the work. Many of you, they're calling you to help others to do this. Many of you are being called to be that spiritual teacher, to be that holder of knowledge, to be the one to lead others. It starts with trusting yourself, your intuition. You have to be at the point where you can trust yourself, trust the information being sent to you. Then you can disseminate it and give it to others in a pure way. It's not self-serving. Okay, many of you guys, when you start doing this work on self, there's no way, like you can't keep it to yourself. You can't hold it in. Once you start realizing what the true issue is, what's really going on, and you start clearing away those things, that fog, when you start doing that and you start releasing things, when you start releasing things and you go through that spiritual transformation, you become a vessel that can be used to help others. The High Priestess, you are held to a high honor. This is those who are truly doing the work. And then they use you. They use you to do the work, to help other people. It starts when you realize and when you start doing that self-discovery, and you really dive in deep. If you still are blaming someone else, you haven't even got past the first step. You're not even past the first step. One of the first steps is admittance. Actually, that is the first step. It's you admit that you need to do the work. That's basically what it is, guys. You admit you got to do the work. Yes, this person comes in. They're a helper for you. They came in to actually help you. You are helping each other. They came in to help bring things to the surface, because some of you can do this on your own. You can realize what you need to work on your own. Those who are more in touch with certain sides of themselves can do that. Others, you need another person to come and reflect it back to you. You need the mirror, because when you look in the mirror, you're blind. You see a reflection, and it's you looking back at yourself, but you don't realize that the one that's looking back at you is trying to talk to you and tell you, please fix me. The one that's looking back at you. When you leave the mirror and you walk away, the one that's looking back at you doesn't really follow you. It does something else. It tries to encourage you. Okay, the mirror is a reflection. So when you look in it, you're going to see exactly what you want to see, which is the reflection of you. But what you're looking at is really something totally different. It's a whole different dimension. Mirrors are very powerful. So if you're doing the work, you and the figure that's looking back at you, you're on the same page. But when you look in that mirror and you're still doing work, As soon as you are out of the view of that reflection, the other figure on the other side of the wall is doing something totally different. It's trying to encourage you. It becomes your higher self. It's trying to push you to start doing the work. Clear away things. More going on than what meets the eye. Exactly. What you see in the mirror is not what's going on. Your plans need revision. Many of you got work to do. Okay, you got work to do. Work. It's time to start digging in. Digging in, guys, okay? The world needs you right now. The world needs you. Get on that path of enlightenment. The world needs you. It's time to close this cycle out. Release. Listen to your inner guidance. Release. Clear it away so that you can enjoy life. You can become self-sufficient. You can do the work and start realizing your independence. This is also a part of the self-growth, self-discovery. This energy brings contentment. It brings satisfaction. It brings gratitude. This is how you become abundant. This is how you become, you see your self-worth. This one is ready to do the work. This one is doing the work. Self-worth is on that path of discovery. Self-work is there. You go through these stages. You got to do the work, guys. We got to do the work, guys. And we got to encourage each other. Remember, we are all in this together. We are in this together, helping one another. Encouraging one another. I don't know who doesn't want encouragement. We all want encouragement. I know I do. We have people around us who encourages us, who reminds us that we're doing a good job. I don't know. Some people might not want encouragement and feel like, oh, it's condescending that I need encouragement. No, we all need encouragement. That's a part of our growth. We all need encouragement. We're all one. I mean, the purpose is you want to save the world. You want to make the world a better place. Remember back in the days, Miss America pageants, and they ask, what is it that you want to do? And the ladies would always say, I just want to make the world a better place. Listen, that's literally why we're here. We want to make the world a better place. And if we work together, which I know that's just a dream, however, if we all do our part, believe me, if you can change one person, you played a role, because that person will be able to affect another, and that person will be able to affect another, and that person will be able to affect another, and we are all in this together. So it's time to start doing the work. Okay? All right, guys, and I'm going to leave it there. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.